Okay, let's see. Brock is excused today. Callie Brown. Let me make sure I didn't get an email. Clay is excused. Laura? Jacob Horn? Howard? Jordan Howard? Reese? Here? Mendez? No. I guess some people think that attendance is a suggestion. Attendance and class participation, which you cannot participate if you're not here, is 25% of the grade. So you're basically at the border of low C. Avery? Emmeline? Ryan? Anuj? Right here. Madeline here. Elizabeth Robinson? Right here. Jackson? Jacob Strunk? And Katie. Yeah, okay. I haven't done it yet, but I'm going to extend the Chapter 3 stuff till this Friday, since we have fall break coming. So if you're not happy, and I'll grade the homeworks that's already submitted. I didn't have my computer with me. I would have done it this weekend. All right, let's get started on Chapter 6. Bonds and interest rates. Mendez just came in. Okay, let's start with a bond. Who's going to tell me? Let me deal with this light issues. Who's going to tell me what they think what a bond is?
So, what you buy, like a certificate saying it'll be worth this much after X amount of time?
Close in spirit, but I'm looking for something a little bit more formal. If I say a treasury bond, what's the function of a treasury bond?
Do you fund the treasury in the short term?
You fund the treasury either in the short term or long term. You basically give treasury a certain amount of money and they promise you to pay you back. That's kind of what a bond is. Bonds are borrowing instruments. For corporations, state and local authorities, and federal government. there are a lot of different types of bonds and stuff, but bonds are essentially contracts between the borrower, also known as the issuer, and lenders. It specifies conditions for this loan. Just like when you go to a bank and borrow money, whether for a car, for mortgage, or just unsecured loan, you actually sign a long piece of contract, right? In most cases, in fact, in almost all cases, we don't read them at all. We just sign it up because all we care is how quickly we get the money into our account. But there are conditions. I mean, one of the conditions is the so-called face value, also known as par value. This is typically $1,000 for bonds in the US. So essentially, bonds are issued in denominations of 1,000 or more. Okay? 1,000 and its multiples. We have the maturity date. The last date on which payment will be made by the issuer. So if this is a bond that matures in February 15, 2045, on that day the last payment is going to be made. How much that payment is going to be depends on a lot of things. What type of bond is, what's the coupon rate, are there any intermediate principal payments, what have you. There's the so-called coupon frequency. Or let's talk about coupon rate first. This is the percentage of face value that would be paid to the borrowers, to the lenders, I'm sorry. I shouldn't say lenders, holders of the bond, per 12-month period. So if face value equals $1,000 and coupon rate is 8%, that means every 12-month period, holders will be paid 1,000 times 8%, $80. So every year or every 12 months, you would get $80 payments. These are thought of kind of like interest payments. It doesn't have to be corresponding to the interest rate. There is something we're going to call coupon frequency. How many coupon payments will be made during a given 12-month period? Most bonds are semi-annual. That means they make 2 payments per 12-month period. So if you have a bond that's going to mature exactly 30 years from now, and it's semi-annual, how many coupon payments should you expect? It's a 30-year bond, which means it's going to mature exactly 30 years from now. And it's a semi-annual bond. So how many total coupon payments are going to be made? 60. So number of coupons equals years until maturity times coupon frequency. So semi-annual, you get 2. Quarterly, you get 4. We never see monthly coupons, but if there were, it would have been 12, so on and so forth. Okay. And for fixed coupon bonds, with respect to coupon rate, there are 2 types of bonds. One is called fixed coupon, which means coupon rate is determined at the issue date,